Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, did we make a mistake? I think we made a little mistake in Season 46. We're going to talk about that and everything else, what we need to do going forward, the attack, the base, and all of the etc. Guys, if you haven't already, appreciate it if you throw in that code CHICKEN in the shop. I hope your second last weekend of Season 46 is going pretty well. It's not really a push weekend, which is interesting because we have... we got some saving up to do. So we'll talk about that in a second. Let's take a look at what we got in the shop here. We got some tokens. We have crystals for 200 diamonds. Interesting. 75 diamonds for 350 stone. Seems like a ripoff. And yeah, make sure that you're throwing in that code CHICKEN. C, not V, C, H, I, C, back. Use the code back. Yeah, so there we go. And... so we made a mistake, I think. We made a mistake. So we backfilled a lot at 6 ERs. We got mortars, we got shock mines, we got all the goodies. And I think it was a mistake because what we need to do now is we need to get to 7. So we have no keys and we have a long ways to go to get to 7 ER because we got to go through Seekers. We got to get Barrage. I'm going to save my tokens for Barrage. I think that's going to be decent. We got to get Troop Health. Troop Health is probably going to be a little push point. We should be able to get 23 with that, and then save up to 7 from there. So overall, we're still doing okay. We're still going to be fine. But we want to get all these things, right? We want to get the Troop Health. We want to get that last troop damage and the last building health. And we even have some pretty, well, we got one, never mind. I was going to say, we got some heavy hitting prototypes, but no, we don't. But the good news is we don't really have to backfill anything else, aside getting gunboat energy, which is right here. Besides getting that and critters, there's nothing else really that we need. And typically what we see when we go into the very end of the season, that very last day push point, is we don't really always need everything, you know. Like we've been saying all season, everyone is going to get to even tech a little bit earlier with the 100 key bonus that Supercell gave us out earlier on. So what that means is just that everyone's going to have the same thing a little bit earlier. Or rather, if you're behind, you're going to have a chance, you're going to have longer time to catch up because you'll have the same tech as everybody else at some point. And also, big shout out to whoever recommended getting the cord concealer for the chicken sign. Man, that turned out really well. It just matches the wall exactly, like perfect color. So happy with that. I'm still swimming in a mess of cords, so I still got a lot of work to do there. But yeah, it's fun. So shout out to whoever that was. All right, so let's get into the attacks, guys. Now, what we were doing yesterday was kind of hitting from the same side. I think we can continue to do that, and I think what we need to change up is we need more bombers. We need more damage. We need more doodler action. That's the problem. So we're going to try 3-5 out today and just dropping them from the same side and see how that works out for us. Because it's the same thing, right? It's like we clear a pocket, and then if we don't get the split, which is hard to, consistently do, then we have to go from, either around the world on one side or around the world on the other side. And yeah, we just got to find that right balance of going up and around and making it work. So the good news is everyone else is running the same base. So, I mean, we're all kind of, in the same kind of slog together at least. So this one's interesting. This one's screaming just to go from the middle. So he doesn't have crazy rockets either. So you know what? Let's go from the middle on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just basically ignoring everything I just said. 1, 2. And 3. Come on. Okay, we got him anyways. Let's go Shocky over here. And I'll throw Kavan down there. Kavan, feel free to heal those doodlers on the right before they die. Thank you. Okay, we got another shock. Where do we need it? I think we need a second wind more so. Let's actually shock the critter launcher there. We do need a second wind as well, but we're going to hold off for this time being. Okay, let's use it now. Okay, so this is more so what we want. This is how we want these attacks to look like. Let's go shock over here. We did lose Kavan. That's not good for this side. So this side's going to need a little bit more love because it doesn't have... we're running out of meat shield over here. So, I mean, the goal was to clear both engines on the top from either side, but it doesn't look like that's going to be possible here anymore. Don't know. Maybe it is. Let's just keep shocking this stuff. The shock launcher is going to mess us up. And let's hit there. Rockets are going to hit us pretty hard. Let's see. I don't know. It doesn't. It looks like we're going to hit a mine. The rockets are going to clear us. Yeah. So a little bit unfortunate there. If I had more GBE, we could have arted out the one rocket launcher, but no such luck. No such luck. I think we're just going to go for this one. I mean, our time's still looking somewhat okay. Did we miss that? No, okay. Yeah. So as long as the heavy chopper gets there first, there's nothing that's going to take it down. So that's good. I might need another flare here. I don't know. Because if not, I think I can get 2 artilleries out of 25 GB. So hopefully we don't. It looks like we don't. So no, we can only get 1 anyway. So we will reflare those heavies onto that engine for the extra damage. And not a horrible time. 140-ish. 139. Not a horrible time by any means. And that one was just screaming to come from the middle. So let's see if we were able to get the dub there. Looks like yes. I don't know about the rocket choppers, man. Unless you're Pete and you can do some crazy stuff with them, I would not be using rocket choppers. It's just not really a great meta for them, it doesn't seem. Rocket choppers are typically good, especially on decks like this where there's a big gap. But they're usually only good when they're like early on and there's not a lot of defenses. I know sometimes we see them towards the end of the tech tree with bullet and everything, and but where they really shine is when you can get them a little bit earlier and they can just bypass kind of everything. So, I mean, they're good with shocks, they're good with GBE, they're great with bullet, obviously, and all that stuff. But, I mean, he did okay, but I don't see rocket choppers being that strong right now, especially at fully maxed out 6ER defenses. So, we're gonna try one more. We got the dub there, which is good. We got the dub there. Let's try one more. Now, I want to go and try what we were just talking about, 3-5. Unless the base is, screaming wide open in the middle for us, then obviously we're going to run 4-4 on those and just kind of plow through. And I mean, we needed it there. Like, our heavy choppers barely lasted. That's the thing with these front-loaded bases is if a boom cannon tracks one of your heavy choppers right at the beginning, it like... I don't know what everyone's got 100 DBD, right? So the boom cannon's like 2 or 3 shot heavy choppers right now. Especially if you don't have troop health. I have the troop health, but even still, they don't last very long on those front-loaded bases because they have no protection. And we don't really have anything else. Like, it's not really worth dropping about a rifleman or heavies or anything to protect them. Like, you're better off just bringing another heavy chopper at that point. So this one, I believe we can go 3-5. This is not really a great base design either. These are usually fairly straightforward. We just got to make sure we take that sniper tower before we drop these guys, or else they will go over to the left on us if we're not careful. So we're just going to make sure we have enough GBE. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We'll throw Kavan in over here just for fun. 1, 2, 3 again. And then you see we can go up here. Sometimes if they have a shock blaster or something like that kind of sandwich between the engines, then that's something we need to look at. But this one's going to be so cheap. I'm just going to take out this rocket just so we don't have to even look at this side. And how are we doing over here? Everyone's looking somewhat okay. No emergencies anyways. Yeah, so that rocket's really the only thing we got to worry about on that side. Let's shock the blaster and this stuff. I do need to use a second wind. There we go. Hopefully we got some bombers in there. It didn't really look like it. We're hung up on that critter launcher. There's only one, though. The critter launchers really only slow you up a lot when there's like 2 or 3 of them under the sky shield. One of them, typically, you can just kind of run through and it's okay. We're actually going to be okay to flare here in a second. Let's just get rid of the critter launcher critters and all that garbage. Kind of getting shock locked. So let's just clear for a second longer, and then I think we're okay to just go for it, save up some GBE for the shock bombs. I have no interest in being shock locked, so let's see if we can get out of that. Opponent did retreat. Oh, dude, no way. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? I needed that engine to go down to get my last shock. That's so annoying, dude. That's so annoying. We might still get it, but the launcher's right on the bombers, of course. I mean, I could flare onto the shock launcher, but as long as we can get that boom cannons targeting him, get one shot off, thank you. That was greasy when we got through it. Boom, there it is, 156. We still got a decent time out of it, but that was dumb. I flared too early, so that's on the chicken at that point, guys. So there it is, 12 stars. Not too shabby, not too shabby. So, yeah. So get out of 6, get to 7. You know, easier said than done, of course, but we want to get to all those stat nodes, and I should have seen that earlier, and I should not have backfilled. I don't think we needed shock bombs, but anything we probably needed GBE and then go forward, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, and this next week's going to be interesting as everyone's saving up to go to 7. We might sneak in some push points in somewhere. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch you next one, guys. Chicken out. Bang, bang.